You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little, expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Come on in, my good peoples. Welcome back to the Hood Table. How's everybody doing this wonderful Thursday evening? I hope all is well for everyone. Make sure when you come in, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and feel free to share the video if you like. Thank you so much. Also, as always, donations are not required, but they are always appreciated. So if you want to donate to the Hood Table, pew, right there. But anyway, you guys, let's get started on this review. I'm gonna try to do this really quickly because somebody else, another YouTuber, has invited me to be on their platform tonight. Miss Sislo Newsworthy Updates. If you're not subscribed to her, that is my sister from another Mista. She always comes over here and graces our platform with her presence. So I will be over there a little later this evening. So anyway, we're going to be reviewing season 13, episode 6 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And the title of the episode was called The Giving Peach. And as usual, whenever I do a review, feel free to put your comments about the show regarding the people, the characters, the storyline, anything in the comment section below. Thank you so much. But we are going to start off with Drew, Ralph, her mother, Pastor Jeanette, the beautiful, the lovely Pastor Jeanette. So it looks like the married couple's relationship is doing much better these days. Although I wish I could say it was all because of the therapy that they've been receiving instead of therapy and a death in the family. Now, Ralph's father recently passed away unexpectedly. Ralph said he could have never imagined, that happening, his father passing so suddenly. And we all know so well how grief can either make or break a relationship. Because sometimes grief brings about a healing, by forcing people to recognize all those around you, recognizing everybody who's in your corner, those who are really there for you. But it can also, reveal how precious time and life is to us as well, to make us appreciate things more. On the flip side, it can also, sometimes break a relationship because some people grieve so hard that they shut everybody out and crawl into a very dark place that they can sometimes see, it might be hard to bring themselves out of a very dark place. So yeah, it goes either way. It goes either way. But in this case, I am so glad that Drew and her husband seem to be getting along pretty well. And it also seems like her mother, Pastor Jeanette, feels the exact same way. Because we know if something is wrong up in that household, the pastor is not going to hold back with her opinions. But anyway, hopefully the loving moment that they are, sharing right now can linger on at least until the end of this season. So we shall see. But as far as Candy, Riley, their storylines, Riley is off to college. One more again, y'all. One more again. Let's give a shout out and congrats to Riley. She has, oh my God, these people on this show, they have some wonderful, wonderful children. They have raised some wonderful, wonderful children. So shout out to Candy, Todd, Riley, everybody who played a part in Riley's life for making sure that she gets off to college. And I wish you nothing but the very best experience you can possibly have while away from home, little Riley. But on another note, what's up with people telling Candy or any mother for that matter not to go after their child's father for child support? Now, I done told y'all this story before, how I have a guy friend. He owed a lot of child support, a lot of back child support. And once his children grew up and got grown, he asked his child's mother to petition the courts to dismiss the arrearages or, the back pay. Now, I don't know how much convincing it took him, if any. She could have been like, oh, okay, I'll probably never get it from him anyway. What the hell? Or she could have, needed some convincing. But either way, she did release him from the large child support debt that he had. Now, my friend asked me, would I ever do that? For my son's fathers. And I said, hell to the no. Hell to the no, no. But that's just me. I'm just like, you help create this child, and if you have to die with that debt hanging over your head, looming over your head, hanging on your back, I'm not letting you off. No way, no how, not today, not tomorrow, not ever. And I'm coming from a personal experience with my reasons. I am a single parent. I have been a single parent. I have two sons by two different guys. One of those guys spent a lot more time in one of my son's lives than the other dad spent in my other child's life, but they still was there. They still was present, but one did spend a lot more time than the other one. One tended to have jobs more frequent than the other. So one of them was able to keep up with their support more often than the other. But still, they both, played a part in each of their child's lives. But I could never see myself, regardless of how much time they spend in their life or how much money they might owe or might not owe, just letting them go. Like, again, it takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. And I don't think any person, whether it's a man or woman, should be not forced, or should I say, to take care of their responsibilities. And no matter how much the custodial parent, we know Candy Girl makes some moolah, makes some coinage, but like she said, her baby's father, Riley's dad, he made millions too in his lifetime. He made millions. But I think sometimes that comes with being bitter. I don't know the, exact reason behind everything they went through, but when you have millions like that, you refuse to pay child support, regardless of how much the custodial parent makes, that's senseless to me. That's senseless. So that again does not excuse, the other parent from the responsibilities. But moving right along. CBD-19 is also still running rampant throughout our nation, throughout the country, throughout the world. So I would like to say kudos to the ladies. Shout out to Candy. And the ladies, they did a great job, their volunteer efforts during CBD-19. Candy and her Candy Care Foundation fed 549 households. You know how many cars that is driving through? That's a lot of traffic, a lot of bags, a lot of stuff in bags, and they were getting everything. They was getting food, canned goods, produce, fresh vegetables, fresh fruit. They went to the farmer's market that morning. They got milk, they got juice, they got bread, they got everything that they could need. You know what I'm saying? And a couple bags of food is not going to feed you for the whole month, but it helps out, and a lot of people do appreciate it. We had them all darn near all last summer, last fall, from downtown to West Omaha, North Omaha, to at school buildings, at the malls, in the parking lots, everywhere, giving out free food during the CBD-19. So again, shout out to you ladies for doing your part and volunteering. But I don't know how much all of the ladies made, but I don't know how much all the ladies might have donated, but some of the ladies did also donate from their pocketbooks. They was emptying their pocketbooks as well as volunteering. I don't know how much maybe Cynthia or Kenya, or I don't know how much they gave, but we do know Portia gave 5,000. We do know Marlo gave 5,000. And of course, oh hey Naz, Kenya. She always got something to say. First she started off, Portia's here. Portia's on time for her photo shoot. She always thinks that Portia does everything for a photo shoot, including her, her activism all last summer. For the Breonna Taylor movement, Black Lives Matter. She thinks that Portia's always just doing something for the spotlight. So of course she has something to say about that. Then she also has something to say about Marlo. When Marlo gave Candy her $5,000, talking about Marlo must have gotten a big tip from her sugar daddy. Now, although it was a little funny, it was a little kiki, but no matter where she got them coins from, she gave it, and it seemed like she gave it from the kindness, from the goodness of her heart. So, hey, girl, I don't care if you got them coins from the casino or from stripping, or I'm just saying, she gave. And I'm sure the people who received the food appreciated it. Now, as far as everybody else, Candy claims that those who she expected to give gave much less, or maybe not at all, than what they possibly could have given. So I wonder who was that for? Who was that geared to? No shade, no tea. Y'all let me know. But anyway, moving right along. Portia and Dennis. Okay, Portia and Dennis are still having issues in their relationship. Portia still can't seem to get past the infidelity when it comes to Dennis, and I, for one, cannot blame her because Lord knows I cannot. I can't do it when it comes to a cheating man. But everyone is different. Some people can handle, some people can accept more than others can accept. But not me. Anywho, the good thing though is that Dennis, he has not stopped being involved in his daughter or in their daughter PJ's life. I done heard on more than one occasion, on more than one episode, including this episode, how Dennis still spends quality time with his daughter. So it don't seem like he's a deadbeat, them that just break up with the baby mama and they don't pay no child support. They don't pay, spend no time with their kids like some other fathers in this show that we already previously spoke about. But not that he needs to be praised either. Not that he needs to be praised because, again, you should take care of your responsibility. It takes two. I just thought I mentioned, how it seems like he's still, being father, doing his daddy duties. But although Portia, I'm sure, appreciates that, what she did not appreciate was Mike inviting Dennis, a good friend of his, to his and Cynthia's wedding. Portia told Cynthia, I'm counting on you, girl. We girls. I see you, you see me. We here, we girls. So I'm counting on you to use your coochie credits to convince your man not to invite my baby daddy to your wedding. But good or bad coochie, Mike ain't about to be as petty as these ladies can be. Shoot. Portia also mentioned to the ladies, at Candy's event, how she felt about the matter as well. Mike, turns out he decided, yeah, I'm going to invite Dennis. I am. And so long as Portia doesn't invite a mate, doesn't invite a date, everything should go fine. So therefore, Dennis gets to come against Portia's wishes. But Portia, she said, why am I on restrictions? She can't bring a date. So I'm assuming that Dennis isn't going to bring a date either, just so there won't be no bad blood, at the wedding. But anyway, Dennis is invited to the wedding. Portia, might as well get on ready. Wear something cute. Give him something that, he's missing. Let him see what he's missing. Dress up real cute. Not better than the bride now. Not better than the bride, but, dress up in something cute. But as far as Kenya, she's so shady. She could care less about Dennis or Portia's relationship. Probably because nobody cares about her or her baby daddy, her husband, ex-husband, play husband. I don't know. I still don't think that shit was legit. It might be legit on paper, but that's about it. But anyway, she could care less. She was like, you know what? Could we do more working instead of discussing you and Dennis, because this is a Candy's Caravan, and Portia, no one cares about you and Dennis, nor if Dennis attends the wedding or not. Ooh, Kenya, boy, she a mess. She a mess. But anyway, Kenya continued to downplay Portia's feelings. She was saying stuff like she doesn't see Dennis coming, as an issue, which I think nobody else really saw it as an issue anyway. But was Kenya on to something, y'all? Like the way she was emphasizing how Portia and Dennis they keep breaking up, they make up, they split up, they get back together to the point where no one can take them seriously. I have friends like that. Friends and family. hmm They break up Monday, back together Saturday, break up Tuesday, back together Sunday, break up, and then they be talking about the man. Oh, he ain't this, he ain't this. I'm sick of this, I'm sick of this. Then 2 days later, they back together again, and you see them on Facebook kikiing and at a mall or at a restaurant or something. Then a few days later, they back on Facebook. I'm glad I'm single. I'm single, ready to mingle. You know what I'm saying? You can't take them seriously. Now, that actually had me wondering, is the breakup storyline between Portia and Dennis real or not? We do that they broke up. We do know that. We do know that there was an affair, infidelity, or whatnot. But are they still broken up? Like, are y'all really broke up, Portia? Come on, tell the truth. Spill the tea, girl. I don't know, y'all. But Kenya seems to believe that the two are getting along just fine, which is why she said nobody really cares if Dennis comes to the wedding or not. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that one. As far as Cynthia though and Mike, this episode, Cynthia, she has several issues, including how many people RSVP to their wedding. Due to CBD-19, we know that a lot of places were limited. You can only have so many people because they don't have full staff, and a lot of different, from restaurants to venues, all kind of places. And so Cynthia, when they sent out the invites, they didn't expect a lot of people. They knew there would be people coming, people who would love to come. They knew there would be people coming, but they didn't assume so many people would actually say they are coming. So they got all these RSVPs. Cynthia's like, what we gonna do, child? What we gonna do to accommodate? But anywho, a lot of people, including me, prefer not to travel right now. So that's another reason why they didn't think a lot of people would RSVP and say they're coming. Because if I do travel, or should I say if I absolutely have to travel, it wouldn't be by airplane. It would be by car. I'll be on the highways and the byways instead of confined to a little seat on an airplane. So, in the midst of the CBD-19, they just weren't, looking towards or, believing that a lot of people would come. But regardless, I'm sure they're going to make it do what it do. But, however, that was the least of her worries. Now, some people might disagree with me, and I'm all about agreeing to disagree at the hood table. When you come and sit at the hood table, we can always agree to disagree. But I think her mother is dead wrong to insist that Cynthia does not invite her father to the wedding. Now, y'all can tell me what y'all think, what y'all believe, y'all opinion or whatnot. Again, we can agree to disagree. But her mother, when Cynthia asked her, was it okay if daddy comes? She said, I'll just wear something over my eyes. She was insinuating, yeah, invite him, but I would rather not have to place my sight on him. I would rather not have to look at him, have to see him. Now, let me say that I can certainly understand how strongly her mother feels about making it well known. As a single parent myself, I can understand she wants to, make it well known that she did most of the upbringing when it comes to her daughters. But that's still Cynthia's father. And so regardless, to me, if he was at the last wedding, it should still be her decision to make if he comes to this wedding, and her decision alone. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Again, y'all let me know how y'all feel. But as a matter of fact, when Cynthia's mother stated how she has always been involved in her life, I couldn't help but to think how her mother and sister tried to sabotage her last wedding. Nobody nobody, including Cynthia and her ex-husband Peter, will ever forget that part. Cynthia almost didn't get married on her wedding day last time because her mother and sister took it upon themselves license just because they didn't care much for Peter. They'd have hijacked the wedding license, y'all. I still can't believe that shit went down. Cynthia was so pissed. And Peter, he was pissed as well. Like, how y'all gonna still, Okay, but anywho, I can definitely recognize a loving mother. I really can. But I can also recognize a controlling mother as well. And her mother is very controlling. Now, Cynthia's sister, seemed to be in favor of her father attending the wedding. She's like, that's still her father. Matter of fact, she surprised their mother when she said she still has a relationship with him. She still keeps in contact with him. She made a point to say, not as much as with you, Mom, but that's still my dad. But Cynthia's daughter, Noelle, on the other hand, was siding with her grandma. And even with Noelle stating that she grew up, with her grandmother more present in her life than her grandfather, I still believe that Cynthia should be the deciding factor. It's her wedding. How you gonna tell a child not to invite their father? You only have one father, and normally I would say you only get married once, but we know that not to be true. Some people get married 3, 4, 5, 11 times. But still, you would think that each event is precious and sacred and memorable. You know what I mean? So I still agree that she should be allowed to, invite her dad. But who am I? I'm just a viewer with an opinion. Little old me. But anywho, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that and all the other storylines that went on in the show. And make sure you like the video again and share the video. And if you are not subscribed to the Hood Table, make sure you subscribe to the Hood Table and follow us on Facebook, IG, Twitter, Stereo. And we have our own website, thehoodtable.com. And on that note, everybody stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, especially during the CBD-19. And remember, keep it hood. Bye.